Deep within the emerald labyrinth of Southeast Asia's ancient forests, where sunlight struggles to pierce the dense canopy, life unfolds in a constant, intricate dance of predator and prey. It is a world governed by instinct, where every rustle in the undergrowth, every shadow can signify the difference between survival and oblivion. On a humid afternoon in late May 2023, near the Prek Not River in Cambodia's Cardamom Mountains, a drama of unexpected proportions began to unfold. A formidable hunter, the Burmese python, Python bivitatus, a creature of silent power and immense constriction, lay in wait. Its target, a small, vibrant bird, seemingly insignificant against the serpent's bulk. What transpired next would challenge our very understanding of the natural order, revealing a stunning reversal of fate where the hunted became the hunter and collective will defied sheer predatory might. The sun, a hazy orb above the Cardamom peaks, cast dappled light through the towering dipterocarp trees. The air hung heavy, thick with the scent of damp earth and the rhythmic thrum of unseen cicadas. For 3 days, a magnificent Burmese python, estimated to be nearly 4 meters long and weighing close to 40 kilograms, had been patiently coiled amidst the gnarled roots of a giant banyan tree. Its heat-sensing pits, highly evolved infrared detectors along its jawline, were keenly attuned to the subtle warmth of passing life. This particular python, a female, was in an advanced state of hunger, having not fed substantially for almost 3 weeks. Her metabolic rate, while slower than a mammal's, still demanded significant energy, making her unusually bold. Her target for the past hour had been a pair of greater racket-tailed drongos, Dicurus paradiseus. Known for their distinctive, elongated outer tail feathers and their remarkable mimicry, these intelligent birds were busily foraging for insects in the mid-canopy, their calls echoing through the forest. One drongo, a male, flew closer, its iridescent black plumage shimmering as it landed on a low branch, just within striking distance. The python, a master of camouflage, remained utterly motionless, its scales blending seamlessly with the mottled bark. Its powerful muscles tensed, a coiled spring of raw, unadulterated predatory force. The drongo, perhaps distracted by a beetle, chirped contentedly, utterly unaware of the danger lurking mere inches away. In an instant, the forest's tranquility shattered. With astonishing speed for its size, the python launched itself forward, a blur of scale and muscle. Its jaws, capable of unhinging, snapped around the bird. There was a sudden, violent thrashing, a desperate cry of alarm that tore through the quiet. The python immediately began to constrict, coiling its immense body around its struggling prey, applying immense pressure. The drongo's cries, however, were not isolated. This was not just a simple death knell, it was a distress signal, a primal call for help that resonated through the dense forest. Almost immediately, a cacophony erupted. From every direction, other greater racket-tailed drongos, perhaps a dozen or more, converged on the scene. Their usual melodious calls transformed into harsh, guttural alarm screeches, a furious collective protest. This wasn't just instinct, it was a complex, evolved strategy of collective defense known as mobbing. Individual drongos, small and vulnerable, would stand no chance against a python of this magnitude. But together, they represented a formidable, albeit unconventional, threat. They dove and swooped, a flurry of black wings and sharp beaks. Each pass was met with a targeted peck, a jab at the python's sensitive eyes, its snout, or the soft skin between its scales. The python, a creature built for ambush and constriction, was utterly unprepared for such an aerial assault. Its primary defense mechanism was to hold onto its prey and retreat, but the relentless pecking and screeching began to disorient it. Analysis of such mobbing behavior reveals a deep evolutionary logic. While individual birds risk injury, the collective action increases the chances of driving off a predator, thereby protecting the group's offspring and territory. The sheer psychological pressure, the constant irritating barrage, can be enough to make even a top predator abandon a kill. The python, its grip still firm on the now lifeless drongo, began to thrash its head, attempting to dislodge its tormentors. With a frustrated hiss, a sound like escaping steam, the python made a decision. It began to slowly, reluctantly uncoil. It was a tactical retreat. Its priority shifted from consuming its meal to escaping the relentless, stinging assault. The birds, sensing victory, intensified their attack, driving the python further back into the shadows of the banyan roots. Eventually, with a final, exasperated slither, the massive serpent vanished into a crevice, leaving behind the now abandoned, lifeless form of the drongo. The remaining birds continued their alarm calls for several minutes, circling the scene, ensuring the threat was truly gone. Before finally dispersing, their collective fury having successfully repelled a predator many times their size. This rare encounter, unfolding over mere minutes in the heart of the Cardamom Mountains, serves as a powerful testament to the intricate and often surprising dynamics of the natural world. It underscores that in the relentless theater of survival, size and brute force are not always the ultimate arbiters of victory. The collective intelligence and unwavering courage of a small flock of birds united in a common purpose proved enough to turn the tables on a formidable apex predator. It is a vivid illustration of resilience, the power of community, and the ever-present balance of power in ecosystems. From the smallest insect to the largest mammal, every species plays a critical role. And sometimes, the seemingly weakest possess an unexpected strength that can challenge even the most dominant. Nature, in its infinite wisdom, constantly reminds us that the narrative of life is never static, always evolving, always capable of astonishing us with its profound lessons.